It didn't do the intro video. So StreamYard is just doing whatever the heck they want, people. I don't know. But hello, everybody. Welcome to Bricking with Friends. How is everybody out there? Just realized I don't have my music on. How are you doing, TJ, while I get the music started?
I am doing
here?
well. I'm doing good. Having a decent Sunday so far.
That's good.
Yeah. So we're professional streamers. People have seen on my streams time and time again that I'm a very professional streamer and always have everything worked out exactly how I want it to be.
Exactly. We are
totally.
We are so professional over here. Like, I don't know why I have Google popping up things. I can't hear the music. Can you?
I can't hear the music either.
Oh.
Yeah, PBJ, welcome in. PBJ Bill, it's good to see you.
Hi, PBJ. How are you? Any Meyer trips lately?
I wonder. Oh, I did a Meyer trip yesterday.
Oh.
Just a one. And it wasn't even to buy anything. It was just to see if the tags for the August releases would be up there.
Oh.
Because then I can, because if it's sold at Meyer, then I just need to leave the set alone until it goes on clearance at Meyer. Ooh. So that's how I'm planning my purchases now.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, and I found out that pretty much every Ninjago set will be at Meyer. So
nice.
The Temple Bounty won't be there, but that's too big, I think. I was planning on that the whole time.
Oh, I think I know why you can't hear the music, because I had to turn it down for while I was doing.
Yeah, now I hear it.
Okay.
There we go.
We are complete professionals here.
Oh,
I know 100% what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. 100% professional streamers.
Been doing this for, I don't even, I'm on episode, what is this? This is number 108 of Bricking with Friends.
Yeah, so that's 2 years.
Yeah. You'd think I'd know something by now. Okay, let me see. Find my old setup. There we go. Now we're back. Everything's good. Is the music too loud?
I think the music's at a good volume.
Okay.
PBJ can hear it, so there we go.
There we go. We are doing good. See, this is what happens. So for anybody who doesn't know, because TJ knows, and Chris knows, and some other people know, I'm trying to switch over from StreamYard to Streamlabs. And apparently, whenever you do stuff with either one now, stuff goes all wonky and yeah. And StreamYard's been doing this thing. Well, TJ was just saying backstage that every time he goes in, he's got to set everything back up again. So I guess that's what's going on.
Selecting the right one. But
yeah,
it's just another thing to have to worry about.
It's I don't need anything else to worry about. I have enough. I need as little bit to worry about as possible. I have enough stress as it is. I don't need any more. So StreamYard, leave my shit alone. Just leave it where I left it. And yeah. But anyway, so I'm super excited because I actually got non-Lego. I got alt Lego, and I'm super excited about it because it's Garfield. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Garfield fan. I love Garfield. He was like my hero when I was a kid. Pretty much, not liking Mondays and loving lasagna. What more can you want in life? Okay, except maybe a good paying job to pay for said Lego, but what more can you want in life? So I actually got 2 sets. One came in a box. I got this one straight from Fantasy's website because Fantasy is the one with the license for Garfield, and it's the refrigerator. I thought it was really cool. And there's other ones, there's a popcorn, a toaster, and then they're different appliances in your house. And the other one's a coffee maker. But I decided to go with the refrigerator because it just has Garfield's face on there, and I just thought that was really cool. And then the other one I ordered off of eBay, and it didn't come in the box. It just came in bubble wrap from China too, by the way. how it made it here in one piece. I don't know. But this one is Garfield in lasagna.
Ooh,
I mean, you can't
nice.
get more Garfield if you tried. I don't know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like, I'm so excited because I really want a Garfield figure. Because
Gonna be
this
enabled.
Garfield is like the classic Garfield as I think of Garfield. But then
Yeah.
Garfield in this set is like the baby Garfield from the Garfield
Yeah, the
movie.
cute Garfield, yeah.
But then this Garfield is like your classic Garfield.
Yeah.
But I wanted my figure to be like the classic, like 80s Garfield.
Yeah,
So,
80s, 90s, the Garfield and Friends. I watched so much Garfield and Friends when I was a kid.
all of it when I was okay.
Yeah.
I was a little bit older when it came out, but I still watched it. I watched cartoons way past when I probably should have been watching cartoons as growing up. But I loved Garfield. Like I remember watching the all the holiday specials when they came out in the early
Gosh, those are
80s.
so good. Yeah, I have a few of them. I have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas specials on DVD for Garfield, and I have Volume 1 of Garfield and Friends on DVD, which I think is the first 24 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have a few like Garfield things. They're just not out at the moment.
Yeah,
Here.
my Garfield. I have a little Garfield like thing that's like this big that I've had since like probably the 80s. Actually, that I have kept in my purse. In every single purse since I started carrying purses. It is still in my purse. TJ, next time I come up to Chicago, you can ask me, do you have your Garfield figurine in your purse? And I will be like, yes, I do. Here it is. And it will show its age. Because I look at it as like a lucky charm because I've had it with me for so long. But yeah, I'm a little obsessed.
Yeah, my mom was decently into Garfield. I found a Garfield phone when I the actual like plug-in phone when I was cleaning out the garage. I have it. I kept it. I wasn't getting rid of that. It's used, but
wait, do you mean the one that hung on the wall?
I don't know if it hung on the wall.
Because
I don't know if it could do that.
The one that
at the very least it could sit. It was it could sit, and then when you take the phone off, its eyes would open.
I think that might be the same phone I had when I was young. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a nice phone. If I'd plug it in somewhere if we actually still had a landline phone, but we got rid of that a few years ago because we weren't using it.
Yeah. Oh, if you find it, send me a picture because I'm pretty sure that's the same phone. I don't know if ours had claws in or claws out.
It's in my closet. I might be able to find it. Stand by.
Uh-oh, we're on standby. We're on standby, people. There might be a Garfield phone, a vintage Garfield phone. Ooh, that's exciting. Fab liking an orange cat is not a surprise. It should not be a surprise. I think
Perfect.
every
It was
single
right
cat...
at the. It was. I've gotten this out before. It was available.
Oh,
this thing. This is what I have.
Oh,
and then when you...
that one's different than the one that I had.
Yeah, this would not hang on a wall.
Definitely not.
I think this would fall out too.
Yeah,
this sits on a desk or on a table somewhere and naps.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that phone. The one that we had, he did hang up on the wall, and I think he may have had his I think he had claws out to be like hanging on the wall. But I think there was a version that was similar. Maybe it was that one. I don't know, but because I wasn't in charge of our phones because I was a kid. Who knows what we would have had? Probably all Garfield phones. But ours hung on the wall. And his head was like turned like this, and it was really fun. It was really, really fun.
Yeah, I had a Garfield stuffed animal that I would carry around when I was really little as well. I think I still have it somewhere. He's very worn. He used to have sunglasses on his head, and now he doesn't because they I think they broke, and then I just got rid of them.
I'm trying to think.
Cut the sunglasses off, but yeah, I've got a few different Garfield plushies. I know where some of them are, but it's too difficult for me to dig them out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have one of the Garfield Funko Pops that's like flocked. I have one of those, and then it came with a T-shirt, so I have that. And then so when I was really little, my grandmother, she would actually take this is gonna age me real fast. She would clip out the Garfield comics from the newspaper and mail them to me, and other comics that she thought was funny. And she would
It's fun.
mail them to me through the mail, the slow way, the snail mail. And then I had different things that were Garfield growing up. I had different things. I can't remember what everything was, but I always had something Garfield. But like right now I have obviously what I'm building, and then the Funko Pop with a T-shirt. I'm sure I have some other stuff. I'm sure I do. I don't know. But anyway, we need to get off of Garfield because I could talk about Garfield like all the time. So what are you going to be building, TJ?
I'm going to be continuing and hopefully finishing the Lumibricks bamboo house, which I've been building on my stream for a number of weeks, and I want to finish it.
Yeah.
It's been an ongoing project, and it needs to stop being an ongoing project. It needs to get off the desk.
It does. You have been building that for.
I built bag number 8 yesterday during the Ninjago stream, and so now it finished off this floor, so this is where we're at so far, and here's the lights. Not all the lights are in yet, but most of them.
That is very cool. That is very cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to be hopefully finishing that today.
So as everybody can tell, we are building alt brands today. So I thought we should talk about the alt brands, what we think about the alt brands. Because some people like them, some people don't like them. This is my first time building an alt brand. Is this your first time building an alt brand, DJ?
So this is my second time building a Lumibricks set, and the first time it was still branded as Funball.
The unfortunate name.
Yeah. So this is, I think these are the only ones that I have at the moment. I did when I was very little. I had like a few tiny little Connects cars, like a few different NASCAR cars, but I don't really count those because that was a different time.
Yeah, that
the
was a different
experience
time.
was different.
That was a different time. We won't count that against you. So this is going to be my first time building an alt brand. And I'm trying to put together my figure. Because I've never built anything, unless you want to count Lincoln Logs when I was a kid, that were my mother's Lincoln Logs from when she was a kid.
I had Lincoln Logs too, and I didn't count those because those aren't the same kind of building system.
It isn't. But that's the only other building that I've ever done was with those Lincoln Logs. So I actually have Garfield built, and oh my goodness, he is so cute. Of course, my light is like right there. We go. Block the light for a second. He looks good. I'm kind of not the joint thing right here. Kind of is but I mean, really, there's nothing that you could do about that if you want him to sit. Not that I'm going to have him sitting.
Yeah. It's either he stands forever or he looks like that.
Or you put him inside the lasagna, but then you don't use the whole.
And then you hide it.
Build.
Travis Brooks is here. Welcome in. He's over on the purple side.
Hi, Travis Brooks. How are you? Oh, anybody over on the purple side? I do have new emotes that you can use. Basically, it's my cats holding Lego, different Lego color pieces. So there is that if you want to play around with that. Those should all be under the free. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't remember now. Oops. So this set does come with this, which I thought this was really cool just by itself.
Oh, that's cool.
I love this. Eat, sleep, repeat. Yes, I'm here for that. I'm totally here for that. But the lasagna actually sits on top of this.
Very nice.
Which I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but can I just like not have the lasagna sit on top of that? And then I'll just like, I could make a little Lego easel for it and just have it. So at some point, whenever I manage to switch rooms with my husband and go into the room that's on the other side of the wall that you guys are up against, technically, I'm going to have shelves going all the way around the room above like the city and everything. And I want to have like, well, the plan is have different sections, like have a little Garfield section, have a slightly larger Maleficent section, and like probably 2 walls completely dedicated to Harry Potter because, you know, it's me. But like I was thinking about doing, that's like what I want to do there. So that's kind of the part of the reason why I got this was because I want to build out the Garfield section, even though that, who knows when that's going to happen. But it's also Garfield. So I was like, I've been looking at these for like 6 months. Not going to lie. 6 months. Because I just wasn't sure because of the quality. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, now I'm going to be looking at them. I don't think I'm going to buy any right away just because I have a massive backlog at the moment. But I would like to get that.
Your massive backlog.
Massive backlog for me. It's
TJ and I laugh at you, or not TJ, BBJ and I laugh at you like massive.
Yeah, I mean nothing compares to like PBJ's literal Lego store and your Lego store worth of.
PBJ has an entire store. That's a good way to put it. He has a store. The whole thing.
Yeah, but it's a lot for me. Like, it's more than I would typically have available. So, I mean, really the point is there's enough sets for me to stream for the next few months without issue. That's really what I'm concerned with. Yeah. So, I kind of want to use
stream for like a year or 2, maybe 3. I have a problem, but I
PBJ, what do you
problem?
Yeah, PBJ, I suppose my backlog will grow in August. There will be more things, I'm sure.
So for you, how have you found building the Lumi bricks?
Oh, it's been good so far. You have to pay attention, I've found, with Lumi bricks. Like you have to like with most Lego things, I can kind of, you know, sometimes get distracted and not quite keep up with everything and still be just fine.
Right.
With Lumi, things are a bit more delicate.
Gotcha.
Gotta be a little more observant
from Lumi bricks. Are the bags numbered?
Yes, they are.
Because there's only 3 bags in this set, but 1 was big and then 2 are smaller, but they're not numbered. So you have to like dump out everything. Unless I'm missing the number, which I don't think I am.
That's a smaller set.
It is a smaller set. I hope when I get to this refrigerator that it's numbered, because if it's not, I might have a slight issue.
Yeah, with this set, if it hadn't been numbered, we would have had some major problems. Because this is a lot of pieces. So it needed to be numbered, at least a little bit. Yeah, and it's also like how Lego used to number things, where it's multiple of the same number. Multiple, like I opened 2 bag 9s, so.
Okay, so kind of like when I built Assembly Square and there was like 5 bag 1s and 6 bag 2s and.
Yeah.
That annoyed me. I will say that did annoy me.
Yeah, this is probably a little better than Assembly Square.
Yeah, I'm hoping. So assembly,
my
no. Actually, I have built another modular besides Assembly Square. I built Tudor Corner. That one, it was numbered out more reasonably, so there wasn't nearly as many bags per step.
So as I'm building the little section I'm working on, it's a ×2 build, but they put ×2 on every single step to remind you.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like certain people, squirrels, could use that.
Not that we're calling out anybody here. Not at all.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
No.
Or Alex. Or yeah.
Oh.
Those two in particular, I think, could benefit from Lego doing something like that.
Now I do have to do the printed. I can't pull these up on an iPad, which kind of sucks. But they're kind of small, and I'm nearsighted, and I'm still like, wait a minute, what? And I have to like look and pay attention. Like I do need to pay attention with this one.
Yeah.
So this might actually take me longer than I was thinking it would.
PBJ would benefit from a ×2 reminder. I think most of us would, but
I tend to. I would probably benefit from it too, because I feel like there's been times where it would have been helpful. So, how do you feel about the clutch power and just the quality of the plastic and the bricks and everything with Lumi?
I think it's pretty good. It's different. The texture is different. That's like a big notice. I think when Amberlia built her Lumi brick set, she didn't like it because the texture was different, and that was part of the Lego experience for the building experience, was the texture.
Yeah,
and it's it's different, but I don't mind it too much.
Trying to see if I have like a
clutch power is good. Yeah, no, I haven't encountered any major part defects or any other issues, so
it does seem like the Fantasy seems shinier.
Yeah, it's a little shinier.
But
I think I think Fantasy and Lumi and some of the others get the bricks all from the same place, from Go Bricks.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here we go. Let me see.
Telling me which size of pieces I need to use. Like which angle of slope. KO, welcome in.
Hi, KO. How are you? Oh, and Salix is here too. Hi, Salix. How are you? See, I'm trying to compare. I have a 2x8 from Lego and one from Fantasy. And let me just stick the Lego one on the Fantasy. So the Lego one fits really good on the Fantasy plate. Well, the 2x8s, they look like they're similar shininess.
Mm-hmm.
I would say similar shininess, but for some reason, I feel like whatever color this is, it's not a Lego color. It looks like pasta because, lasagna. But that one seems like it's more shiny. Now I have to get this Lego one off of here. I did not think about that. Okay.
Yeah, but overall the quality is good.
Well, I've only laid down a couple pieces, and I can't say anything bad about it. But I've only laid down literally 6 pieces. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Good to see you.
The KO saying hello to Banana Yoda in the background, who keeps an eye on KO and only KO.
Well, somebody has to keep an eye on KO.
Agreed. Make sure KO stays on his best behavior.
Are the instructions easy to follow on that Lumi Bricks?
Yeah, the instructions are good. They when there's placement of certain things, they'll typically provide another angle to show you exactly where it goes, which is very nice. Again, I can think of a few people who could benefit from such a thing, from having such a thing present in what they build.
See, that's why I like building on the Lego app and using that, because not every single set of instructions on the app, but a good portion of them. So they're either PDF or they're 3D ones where you can actually move the image around so you can look at it from different angles to see where things go. So that's why I like to use the app. Plus, it doesn't take using my iPad for it. It doesn't take up as much space as like if I'm working on like a modular. It doesn't take up as much space on my desk as the instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, for a bigger set, that's definitely helpful.
Yeah. Now, if you're trying to build an older set, like you can get Monster Fighter instructions on there. That is going to be PDF, and I actually ended up building the Monster Fighter's house using the actual instruction books instead of using the app, because it was easier for me to see the lines for like the different things. See the lines for like what the new pieces were and where they went. In the other, I could not see it to save my life.
So here on this roof section, this print is actually UV printed, so there's some texture to it.
No.
But that kind of makes sense because these are leaves that have fallen onto the roof.
Right.
So it makes sense to have a little bit of texture. I really like how Lumi does that. They use UV print with purpose.
Yes, that is nice. See, I'm going to have to build. So I do have one Lumi Bricks set. Maybe I'll build it after I get done with all these Garfield sets. Assuming I don't buy more Garfield sets. I have the chili dog trailer because my husband just closed the door on me completely.
They provide another angle of the placement here to make sure you line it up exactly right.
I love that. Lego, please take note. I know you're not watching, but in case by some miracle you are watching, please take note of that and do that. For the
Lego, improve your instructions quality, please.
So they even, so Fantasy, you probably can't see it because it's so small. On the quarter tile, they even have printing on a quarter tile.
I can kind of make that out, yeah.
Like, holy crap. Oh, here's one that's more, and like there's different ones, but in the instructions, it does try to show you which one to use, but you can't make it out on the instructions in the film or in the camera. But here's a better, you can see the printing on this quarter tile even better. Like, I don't even think, has Lego printed on a quarter tile? Yes, they have.
Yeah, they have.
They have.
Yeah.
They printed a taco. If it's food related, I might know about it.
Taco, slice of pizza is the one I know because Pizza Kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have. I had a blonde moment, even though I have blue hair. Underneath, it's dark blonde, so it counts. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So do you think that Lumi Bricks, I feel like Lumi Bricks, if anybody, do you think that they could end up being some competition for Lego at some point?
I think at some point, maybe. I think right now, they're still a bit too niche. I think the advantage that Lego has is that it has all the licenses, so it can draw in people who aren't interested in Lego at all. Whereas I think Lumi and the other brands at the moment are mostly drawing in people who are Lego fans.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because it doesn't have that kind of broad appeal that, say, Star Wars, for example, has. Because if you see, like, one of the mini-scale sets or Django's Starship or something like that, you're like, I know what that is. That's cool to see. and and it can kind of also be a one and done thing. I mean, unless you just like the look of them, there's no real incentive to buy a Lumibrick set if you're just kind of passing by.
This is true. I will say that they do have themes that Lego doesn't have.
Yeah, I know Fantasy does. I don't think Lumi has any licensed themes.
Well, no, not licensed themes, just themes in general. Like
yeah, like they have steampunk, for example.
Like steampunk, Western, because people really like the Wild West, and Lego won't do that. So I feel like that draws a lot of draws some of the Lego fans.
Yeah, that does help.
That Western theme, and unless you're willing to dish out the money for the old ones,
even more medieval stuff. Like they have some medieval stuff too, and it's a bit more. It's some variation and stuff that people want.
Yeah. Because that's one thing I have noticed is like Lumibricks, I feel like out of all of the alt brands, I feel like Lumibricks is probably the one that would be the closest to being in competition with Lego. And in the even near future, like I feel like they would be the first ones because they have the light kits already in the sets. They're priced at a much better price point. Even if you go like a set of the same size, not an IP, so like a building versus a building, or basically a modular versus a modular, because they have modulars. With a light kit, it's a better price.
Yeah,
the quality
art
is
gallery.
There. They have the prints.
I don't know if you saw the art gallery that came out recently. I've been
seeing. Yeah.
It's already sold out in the US.
Are you kidding?
Like, I don't. Maybe they just had more limited stock, but it's. Last I checked, it was sold out because it just dropped the other day.
Oh wow!
And it's on a 32 by 48 base.
See, I watched James' channel.
That's the same size. Yeah, that's the same size as the museum.
Yeah, it is.
And it's museum's 300. This set is 180. Oh, it's back in stock, and it's 10% off.
Oh wow! So that makes it. No, I can't do math in my head. Never mind. I can't do math.
That's 162.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Versus game.
I didn't need to see that it was back in stock. I did not need to be in it. I don't even have a city. I shouldn't be looking at this.
So you should get the Fantasy Garfield sets because they're at least cheaper. Because they're smaller.
Yeah. And then there's that waterfall cabin that came out as well. Unfortunately, that's full price. It looks like it's finally made it to the US. It wasn't available in the US for a bit.
That waterfall cabin might be the one that I might get as a building first, even though I have no place to put it in anything. Like, even when I do my city, I don't have any place to put that. So, it would just... That's the first building I've been super, super tempted with. Because I'm not counting the Christmas newsstand as a building. It's just like a little side piece. Because I really like that Christmas newsstand. And I may get it in time for Christmas. But, like, as far as buildings, that waterfall house is like, ooh, that's... Because it's got the moving water in it. And it has lights. Like, how long are... We're not going to see that from Lego, like, anytime in the near future, I feel like.
See them, yeah, and if we see it from Lego, it's gonna be, like, 3 or 4 times the price of what Lumi's charging.
Exactly.
Which is crazy. Yeah, but that waterfall house, I was kind of tempted to get that in the beginning, but I've kind of let it go. I've decided I don't really need it, but it is nice.
It does look
really who knows? Nice. I may change my mind. I did notice recently with the recent deals, or like the recent sets that have come out, the initial deals that are starting that we get aren't as good, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Like it used to start out 20% off. Now it's 10% off. Which, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, from a company standpoint. If there's demand for their stuff, then shouldn't mark it down as much, I suppose. I'm glad that they're still marking stuff down at all. But
yeah. Even if they didn't mark it down, though, it's still a good price.
There's still good deals. It's just that extra discount just really pushes it over the edge.
It does.
And the Shadow Legion has followed over on Twitch. Welcome in and says hello.
Hi, Shadow Legion. How are you? And thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Unfortunately, because I'm streaming through StreamYard, none of my stuff works for when somebody follows. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it.
I'm on bag 10. Bag 10. Woo-hoo! I have 2 more bags left. Bag 10 and 11.
Okay, I'm assuming this is this. This is okay. Look at how small this is. And I'm trying to figure out what piece that is. It's a 1x1 something something. This is why I like the iPad, because I could, if this was a Lego set and iPad, I could just zoom in on it and I would be able to easily tell what piece this is.
I saw an ad for something the other day. I can't remember what it was or what platform I was even looking at, but it was like this zoom in thing to look at stuff, and that just popped into my head.
I feel like I need that for looking at this right now. Like I need a magnifying glass, like a Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass. That's what I need right now.
Yeah.
I think I figured out what piece it is. I think it's this piece, which is I guess it's their take on Lego's the bracket with the stud on the side, but it's it doesn't have the full piece on it.
Yeah, it's probably so that it can go directly flush against the brick, because the bracket on the side, that kind of piece juts out a little bit. So maybe they do that to get a completely smooth layer on the brick or something. I don't know.
Just no joke. I was looking for a tooth piece like this. This is what I was looking for, was the tooth piece, because that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, Nicole says you can take a picture and zoom in.
I honestly don't think it would help, but that is a good idea.
And the Shadow Legion can't wait for the new Arkham Asylum to come out. Yeah, that's looking good.
That set's looking... I'm tempted.
Yeah, first time in a while I've really wanted a DC set. Well, actually that's not true. I got the Superman mech.
See, I can't do mechs. I don't like mechs. But I am tempted.
Superman mech was not the greatest. But it was cheap, and it got a nice version of Lex and a nice version of Superman. So I was like, you know what, why not? Even though I have I have a few hundred mechs from Ninjago, but
just a few.
What's one more?
What's one more? I mean, it is slightly off-brand, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nobody will hold
actually ended up, because I had an older Superman minifig from 2012, and what I ended up doing, because I had the old hairpiece with the little curl in it, so I ended up taking that hairpiece off and giving it to the new Superman minifig.
Oh yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing the pieces on here is not the greatest. I think this is... Are there 3 of these? So if I look like I'm struggling to look at something...
It's a triangle tile, but with a stud on it.
I feel like we need that in Lego.
Yeah. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know what they're planning to connect. I don't think they're even going to connect anything to that, but it's there. It exists.
Is it someplace where a figure could stand, or is it on the roof?
It's on a roof. I'm building a little roof section here.
Well, okay, so a figure could stand up there and be a repairman for the roof.
Yeah. I could
There
put
you
one
go.
of my ninja. I could put a ninja fig up there.
You could. Oh, that would be fun, and that would be somewhat appropriate too. You could come up like with a good story for the ninja being up there.
Yeah, I've seen a few Ninjago people get this set and put ninja figs in it. Put some Ninjago in it.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm just guessing what these pieces are at this point. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just guessing. I'm like, well, there's enough of this one, so maybe it's that one. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm seriously considering that art gallery set, even though I do not have a city, and I really should be.
That art gallery set does look really cool. I will say.
Yeah, it does look great. It's the Lumi sets are making me want to like actually get into city work and like actually building a regular city. At least to an extent, because there's only so much space I have. Because I have Ninjago modulars, I have space, a little space layout that I want to do, and I have castle that I don't know where it's gonna go. So adding
new themes there.
Adding a city is I don't know. Don't have space for it all.
You could do a shelf city.
Yeah.
Do a floating shelf.
Yeah, if I got some better shelves, then maybe. Like these shelves back here are okay, but they're just like cheap plastic ones. I could probably do with some better shelves.
I think you could do with some better shelves there too.
Yeah.
Like all my stuff is IKEA. My floating shelf that's above my where you guys are sitting, that's IKEA. The shelves that are behind me is IKEA. My city tables are IKEA. The desk that's over in that corner that y'all can't see, that's IKEA.
Yeah. Like the 3 tables that I have are IKEA because they used to be for my mom's office. And then this other table is a really old desk of my dad's that I commandeered. But other than that, I mean, there's a couple like bookshelves that are also like that we just had forever, and a cube shelf that I don't remember where we got it from. I don't think it's IKEA. I don't remember. So, yeah. I don't know, I'll figure it out one day.
Sounds like you need to just clear all that out, go to IKEA. Yeah.
At one point, I was thinking of getting like a bunch of the bookcases, and even getting one of like a corner one to go in this corner, and having it extend all the way here as close as I could get it to my bed, and instead of having this table, get a couple of like those tables that attach into the bookcases. I was looking into those, and they could go like in front of these, and these just be in the shelves, in the bookcase shelves.
Oh yeah. You could definitely do that.
Yeah, I think that would look good. That'd be my ideal.
I think you should work towards that at a pace that is comfortable for you. Because that sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
I did just ask Mike, like, if after the stream, this space right here that's in between like this corner space, if he could see if there's any studs there so that we could potentially put in another floating shelf or two there so that I could at least have some more sets displayed somewhere. Because I don't have, like, my city's not going back that far yet. So I might as well just go ahead and put a shelf in there. But I also don't know when we're going to be switching rooms because that depends on him finishing the basement. But then he wanted to commandeer this space here where my city is and like move some of my stuff over into that room now. And then I would move my city over to here because we have a 3D printer and he wants to print with some of the filaments where you need more airflow or whatever, air circulation. That's it. So he wanted to put it here because I got that window right there. And since this is going to be his room eventually, but nothing has come to fruition yet. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to ask him about putting the shelves up here.
Yeah, another thing I need to do is I'll show it in a second once I finish this step. But where my tables are, I was going to like move around a bunch of my shelves and bookcases and things and get one of my tables in this corner, but I think instead just the two tables over there, I'm just gonna like split them up in that area and then maybe like leave the white shelf where it is or switch it to the opposite end. But that shelf up there, because that's a closet that I just took the doors off of. I could probably make better use of that space than putting storage bins up there. So
yeah,
I've been thinking about that as well. I just haven't. There's like a ton of mess that I haven't gotten to. Like I still haven't unpacked my Brickworld mocks, and so that's great. It's great that they're still just sitting. Yeah, and I've got to dismantle a bunch of stuff, and the space stuff, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that. Like, I want to have it in some capacity, but I may do a intense reworking of it all. But the Temple of Airjitsu has to go, because I don't have space for that. And it'll be back one day, but I don't know when that day will be.
Like I have plans of like if we don't end up moving or switching, I have plans for this room. But if we do end up moving and switching, I have plans for that room. So I have plans either way. It's just actually getting those plans to come to fruition. Oh, look at me using big words. Wow.
Right, I think I'm building the last of like the little roof sections here, but then I've got more bamboo. I think this like last part is a bunch of bamboo. Which
it sounds like there's a lot of bamboo in that.
Yeah,
but then again, it is called the bamboo house.
Yeah. Yeah, and Alex was having a whole thing about like building all of that bamboo. I was like, this is called the bamboo house. What did you expect?
Right. Like if it wasn't called the bamboo house,
if it's just called house, then I'd expect something very different.
Did I? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. So I got 2 layers of lasagna done, and they use the turntable with the other piece on the underside, so that way it's offset.
Ooh.
Now there is one little aspect of it that I don't like, and it's just because I hate a certain animal. They're using snakes for like melted cheese. Which I get it. It does look like melted cheese, and I didn't realize that even when I first looked at the set, I did not realize that the melted cheese part or the wiggly lasagna part, whatever it is, I did not realize it was snakes until after I ordered it and looked at it closer. I was like, "Ew, those are snakes."
Yeah, that's solid part usage. Yeah.
But that is creative. It's smart. It's very smart.
Sure.
I'm not gonna ding them on it. I just don't like snakes. Yeah. You want to see me leave a room real fast? Put a snake in that room. I will be gone very fast. Especially if I see it. If I don't see it, I'll probably be okay. But if I see it, I'm gone. Absolutely gone.
Nicole wants to know if snakes are better than spiders.
Snakes are not better than spiders. A spider I can at least kill. Snake,
Yeah.
I'm gone. So
I feel like it would depend on the spider.
I mean, now if
Like,
you're talking a tarantula versus a snake, and it wouldn't matter what kind of snake, that's equal, and I'm out. Bye. Gone. Adios. Burn the house down. Burn whatever it is
yeah.
down. But if you're talking like a regular spider, like a regular house spider that you see in your house, then it's like, yeah, whatever. Now, ironically, there is one spider that absolutely does not bother me in the least bit, and that's a daddy long leg spider. For some reason, that does not bother me. I have no issues with that, as long as it doesn't touch me. I don't like any of them touching me. I don't like any. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But if I see a daddy long leg spider crawling up the side of my house, doesn't bother me. If I see it inside the house, it'll probably bother me a little bit, but I'll just like gather it up and take it outside.
Yeah, it just needs to leave.
Yeah. Snakes are definitely the worst, though. Like, I don't like the second Harry Potter film because the basilisk is a gargantuan snake. That's like the thing of nightmares for me.
Yeah, not even Harry Potter.
Not even the Harry Potter snake. But then again, that thing is like a giant snake. So that's the thing of your nightmares.
Yeah, and that movie also has Aragog, so it's just all around a bad time.
So Aragog doesn't bother me that much in that movie. Like, it's like, okay,
yeah, he's not too bad, but
he's not like he's scary, and he's got a lot of the I think because they made him a little bit more humanoid, like human, like feelings and stuff like that helped. But I didn't close my eyes and like try to not watch that part of the movie. But the part with the basilisk, I was not too happy the first time I watched. Now I know, close eyes. Don't watch.
This is a lot of bamboo. A lot of leaves. And the parts are very stiff, so I think that's what makes it difficult.
So are the leaves stiffer than like the Lego version of them?
A little. Yeah. You have to do a lot of this where you put like this little bar piece inside this plant piece. And it's a real pain. Yeah. It creates a nice effect, but
yeah, it does.
It's just a pain to build.
I'm trying to remember if Jane liked that scene or not. I think he did. Because I think he actually did. I think because he actually did get that one. I'm pretty sure he liked that one. That said. Because I have started watching like Jang's reviews for other bricks. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
The In Soon brand does not seem like a brand to be going with. But he seems overall to be happy with like Lumi. And then I can't remember if I've seen him do anything for Fantasy or not.
I want to say he has. I don't remember for sure though.
I'm sure he has.
He's done a few different brands. And yeah, they're all doing really good, I think. Depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah. It seemed like the In Soon, he didn't seem too fond of it. But, that could have just been a personal thing, or I can't remember what it was. I don't even remember what the set was, to tell you the truth, but okay, so you Okay. So once you get used to Fantasy's teeny tiny little instructions, it's not that bad. It's not too bad. And they do tell you to like turn it like how Lego does, which is good. I wish they would have told me that in other places just so I could see it better, but oh well. I have to say, like, the clutch power it's not bad. The clutch power seems reasonable on this Fantasy set, at least.
Yeah, the clutch power is pretty good on this. Very stiff.
And, like, I did have the Lego 2x8 stuck to this earlier, and it came off just fine. Like, it didn't seem like it was stuck or anything. This is opening my mind up. Because I thought I was just going to be like a Lego purist through and through.
Yeah.
And I did buy the chili dog trailer because I was like, it's a food truck, and I like food trucks, and I like the Lego food trucks, and this one looks really cool.
Yeah, I bought that steampunk ore train a while back, which honestly I kind of regret now because it wasn't a very good set. It wasn't the best example of a Lumibrick set.
Was that one an earlier set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very early, and you could tell the way they ran the wires and all that. It wasn't very good. But this one's much better, even if the bamboo is a pain to build.
But would the bamboo be a pain to build if it was in Lego?
Yeah, it would.
Still would be. So I wouldn't hold that against them.
Yeah.
But like, I haven't had any issues or problems with this set. Like, nothing except for the fact that the little pictures of the parts are dang tiny.
Yeah, here's a very tall bamboo piece.
Oh, that's pretty though. Like, that's legit pretty.
Yeah, look, the end product is very nice. I'm gonna plug it in here.
So, fun fact, in my backyard at my parents' house growing up, which is still the same house, by the way, they still live in this house. They have bamboo growing in the backyard.
Yeah, so there's like this little back attachment to the bamboo house. So this is what is on it so far. It's just a bunch of bamboo that goes on the back.
That's really cool. That looks pretty by itself. Like, you could just plop that into into a city for like a botanical gardens or something like that. Like, that just looked really nice.
All right, final bag.
Woohoo! See, I had to open all my bags, so I don't know what bag I'm on. But I have a lot of snakes on my desk. Like, a lot of snakes on my desk. Which hopefully will be the last time you will ever hear me say that I have a lot of snakes on my desk. I just hate snakes. But we all know that. We all know that. Is that why no one go to Australia because of spider and snake? There are so many reasons to not go to Australia, but the spider situation is probably the biggest one for me because like, they actually have to like take like, not flamethrowers, but like, you know, the big things that you use to light candles and stuff. They can take those and go outside and light the spider webs, and it will like go for like all across their bushes, across their yards, and I'm like, go. Plus, they have huge spiders. Oh my god, they're so big. I would not laugh. I can't even go into the country. I used to want to go. Now I'm like, if I want to see a koala, I'll just go find a zoo that has a koala. I don't need to go. I'm good. I have no desire to
Yeah.
go. I used to want to go. Or kangaroo. If I want to see a kangaroo, I'll go to a zoo. I'm good. No desire now to go. All thanks to Instagram and social media. Okay. I thought I had a clutch power situation, but nope, I was wrong. It was just stuck to me. And then I put it down wrong. Crap. Didn't follow the instructions. So, okay, I know that these are these now. Oh, so I got the third layer of the lasagna on. It's looking good, and I guess this is where Garfield's going to stand in the end. Which I am excited. But I'm probably not going to keep him in there because I want Garfield. I want my Garfield like this. I don't want my Garfield stuck in the lasagna. I might have to, like, get another set and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that set is sold out.
Yeah, you can only get it on eBay.
Yeah, I looked while we were talking about it. I was like, I kind of want this.
Well, as long as you don't mind not having a box.
Yeah, no, the box would probably just go away. I've been saving the Lumi boxes, but so far I only have 2 boxes. And that was mostly as like instruction/extra part storage, because that is the one thing with Lumi, is that they sometimes have really weird extra parts. So like this is like my bag of extra parts from this set. So it's like really random stuff.
Bricks in there.
Yeah, they're really random stuff, but I went back and I checked, and I built everything right, so...
Well, and on your live streams, the times that I think every time I've been able to get on and watch, you're like asking Alex, I think it is
yeah,
this right? Am I supposed to have this left over?
Yeah, that's another thing, is I've been checking with Alex, and he's like, yeah, I had that left over too. I'm like, okay, I'll just, it's fine. I also don't mind as much if I build this incorrectly. It's not Ninjago, so it's fine.
So I've given up on looking at the little teeny tiny part section. I'm just looking at the instructions to see what's new and figure out what piece I need. Because looking at the little teeny tiny parts, little section, that's just too much. So fantasy, if by some miracle you're watching, the little part section needs to be bigger so we can see what's going on. Of course, this is the lasagna set. Who knows? Maybe it's different in the next one, in the fridge, which I probably, I might get close to getting to it. I might get partway through it. Is that right? Did I just try to skip over one? I just tried to skip I tried to skip finishing this piece, period. Good job.
More bamboo. It's gotta go on the main, not on the little bamboo section. That's nice.
Oh, KO's knows one streamer bitten by a snake in Australia. Nope. I'm good. I don't need to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I can get bitten by a snake here, but I don't want to get bitten by an Australian snake. Because I think they have the highest population of venomous snakes, or the highest number of venomous snakes, something like that. Like breeds. There's more things in Australia than that can kill you than in the rest of the world for an average country.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to politely decline.
Yeah, I will politely decline also. Wait, what? Okay, so this is different. So Fantasy has the toothpiece that we're used to with the stud on top, but then they also have the toothpiece that's a tile on top, no stud. I'm like, wait,
Interesting.
what? Because I put down the wrong piece. I'm like, that doesn't look right. It just still doesn't look right. But it must be. No. Yes. No.
So I know we are focusing on alternate brands today, but I do have to ask, since it's topical,
Yes.
about the Death Star rumors. I don't know if you've seen those the rumors that have been coming out of that recently.
So I did see that it's going to be a diorama.
Mm-hmm.
To which I say, even as like, okay, Star Wars fan, but not to like, extreme fandom. Like, I like Star Wars, but I don't love Star Wars. I call BS
Yeah.
on that. I would be, if I was a diehard Star Wars fan and that was like, it's going to be a diorama, I would be pissed. Like, legit. I would not.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Nothing for $1,000 in Lego should be a diorama.
Yeah.
But I am not that kind of a Lego Star Wars fan, so to each their own. If somebody wants to spend their money on it, that is up to them. Go for it.
Yeah. I mean, from the conception of this rumor, I suspected that Lego would not do a full enclosed sphere. But I also thought, they're not going to just repeat the playset version either.
Right.
Because they've already done that for half the price. So
right.
based on the rumors, they're saying it's not going to be a full sphere, but there's some debate. I've heard some people say like maybe it's a big rectangle, but I think it's going to be like half a sphere, like cut right down the middle, and you can see inside, and there's a bunch of different scenes.
Yeah, so I've heard both.
Yeah.
Both ways. And I'm just like, at least let it be half a sphere that's cut down the middle. But if it's like a rectangle, I call BS on that.
Yeah. Lego seems to mess things up a lot with Star Wars, but I don't think they would mess up that much. I don't think they would.
I could see them messing up that much. I could. I wouldn't put it past them. I would hope that they wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't see Lego goofing to the point where they produce $1,000 Death Star rectangle.
I would hope they would.
They could.
They could.
But I don't. I feel like they're at least smarter than that. Slightly
smarter than that.
Yeah, just slightly smarter than that.
Like, I know if they did that to Harry Potter, I would be absolutely pissed.
Yeah, $1,000 Harry Potter castle diorama, and it's just a rectangle. That would be awful.
I would be going off. I would be demonetized on YouTube so fast.
PBJ needs to see official images of the Death Star to learn more. I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
That's really what we need at this point.
That's where we're all at. We need to see images of what it is. I'm not getting it either way because $1,000 for me is too much.
But yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm out at that point. Now, if it were like $1,000 Ninjago set, then I'd have real problems. But
you'll start a GoFundMe account for getting it.
Yeah.
You would find ways. I think for me, even if there was $1,000 Harry Potter set, I would probably still have to duck out and be like, nah, man, unless I had enough
Yeah.
to pay for a significant amount of that for it. Like right now, I have a lot of insider points. I use a credit card that gives me cash back, and I have a significant amount of cash back. Unless I was in that kind of a situation where I'm not paying full price out of pocket and I'm paying with insider points and cash back, then I would never consider buying a $1,000 Harry Potter set. But I would have to.
Yeah.
Only way would be insider points and a ton of cash back, because that's how I plan on paying for everything for September 1st. Because depending on what those GWPs are for Harry Potter on September 1st is how many orders I'm going to be placing. And I have enough to cover, depending on how much everything is, I have enough to cover one big. They print on their fishies?
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy.
That's insane. Lego, what are you doing? Print on fishes. I mean fishies. I know.
Yeah, I
know the plural for fish is fish, but still.
Yeah, if we had $1,000 Ninjago set rumor, like that would be rumored months before it releases. Okay. And from the moment it would be rumored, I would save every ounce of insider points. If I get any Lego gift cards, I would save those up. You know, anything and everything would be saved for that set.
You'd start a GoFundMe account.
Yeah, there'd probably be a bit of that too.
I would not be below it. I'd be like, this is a lot. I'm starting to go
for 1,000. Yeah, I'd do like a sub goal on Twitch for the $1,000 Ninjago set.
Yeah. There you go.
Because there's no way I could pull it. But I think Lego knows that with the Ninjago audience, so they're never going to try something like that.
Yeah. I could see Ninjago them trying that with Harry Potter audience, though.
Yeah, they could try. They might try that with Harry Potter one day, but I don't think the Ninjago audience hasn't been around long enough, isn't old enough to have that kind of disposable income and that kind of reach. I mean, Star Wars is really the only theme that I can think of with that kind of reach. I mean, maybe there's a couple other things that could pull it off too, but those two, yeah. There's, Ninjago just it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to say it. Like, I'm very glad Ninjago doesn't have that kind of reach, because I would be in serious trouble if they did.
Yeah, you would be. I would be in serious trouble if they did anything like that for Harry Potter. So they won't.
But I mean, Ninjago City Markets like really kind of pushed that boundary, because that was a very expensive set. It was a great set, but it was very expensive for what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see, like, I'm sure whatever the Old Town coming out next year, whatever that is also going to kind of really be on that high end for Ninjago prices, but beyond that, I don't know. Lego just can't do a whole lot of that with Ninjago.
No. Because they need to realize, like, what people's disposable income is, and keep that in mind when they're designing sets like that. At that price point.
And for Ninjago, which is primarily a kid's thing, I mean, they're starting to tap into the older audiences now with Monstrosity and Ninjago Legends and things like that, but...
Right. Because, Ninjago's been around for how long again? 15 years?
Next year it'll be 15 years.
So, we have somebody new. Hi, Bunstein TV. How are you? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I tend to butcher stuff. But, so Ninjago, I think they're actually being really smart about that, because, like, for you, for example, you've been into the theme for quite a long time, obviously, and you're an adult now, but when you started liking that theme, you were a kid. So, like, the people who have been with the theme since the beginning, if they were kids when the theme started, they're adults now, so it would make sense for them to start making things that are a little bit more on the adult side and more grown up, and sets that
there's like
adults can afford.
Yeah. there's that, and there's also like drawing in people who aren't Ninjago fans, and I think Monstrosity has done a really good job of that. Because that grabbed a lot of people's interest, and having it air at Brickworld Chicago or premiere at Brickworld Chicago, another good call.
That was
And
very
speaking
smart.
of Ninjago, Stud City is here. Welcome in, Stud City.
Hey, Stud City, how are you? Yeah, that was very smart of them to do that, without a doubt.
Yeah. And I really hope we get some good stuff next year for the 15th anniversary. I know that that Duck Bricks was saying that the writers would show up next year, and then I talked to Mark Larson, and he was like, well, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's actually he was like, that's the first time hearing of that, so who knows if it'll actually happen, but I hope it does. It'd be great to see them at Brick World.
That would be really cool. Because I don't think they've ever had any designers like officially there.
They've definitely never had any of the writers for Ninjago there, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, I am really confused. Did I miss something on that?
I'm building a tree.
I must have missed a step here.
Building a lovely little tree of some kind.
I missed a step. That explains quite a bit. Okay, you go here. Then you go here. 4 layers of lasagna. Ooh. I kind of want lasagna for dinner now.
Ooh. Yeah, for those of you just popping in, we're working on some alternate brands.
Yes.
Yes, Fab is working on some Fantasy Garfield sets, and I am working on the Illumibrix Bamboo House, which I'm getting close to being done with, so I'll be able to show it off soon.
Yeah, this is what the lasagna is going to sit on. You can show that. That's complete. You didn't have to build this. Woohoo!
I love that that's included. That's so cool.
I love it. I can't set the lasagna on it because I need to show that by itself. And then this is what the Garfield figure looks like. And you do have to assemble Garfield. He came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in 9 pieces, but it's pretty easy to assemble. They have like the little Technic arm pins things, so it like stays in there really well. But I'm really happy with this. So far, like, this is a good build. And minus the fact that my only complaint, honestly, is that this is hard to see. And like, I am nearsighted, so usually I can focus on stuff that's really small like that, but even I'm having a hard time with that. That's really my only complaint about this set. I might have to go back and buy more Garfield sets.
I might have to go buy Garfield sets.
I'm actually influencing. Oh my god!
I'm being enabled.
I have to say, it's a nice build. I can't complain about this build. My only complaint is in the instruction booklet and not being able to see it. Like, even if I had, so I have my contacts in right now. I feel like even if I had my glasses on, which I do tend to be able to see a little bit better with my glasses, I don't think I would still have issues trying to see this. So TJ, when you do get one, just look at the actual, like, where things go to try to figure out what piece you need. It'll be easier.
I have this little tree build that I'm about to add.
Oh,
very nice.
Oh, those that's like great.
It's a very nice little build. And unlike Lego, they've actually recolored the ball joint pieces, little ones, so that they're not gray and they don't stick out. Okay,
again, Lego, if you are watching, but I know you're not, but in case you are, recolor your ball joints. Please, we need them recolored. Or if anybody here has an in with Lego, tell them to recolor their ball joints. and
TBJ
start
says, I'm
copying
surprised
pieces.
TJ didn't take a moment during the live stream to order Garfield sets. No, TBJ.
You might be tempted though.
I am tempted, but I have a PAB order planned next.
Ah.
So, and that's already built up to be a lot. So
Those fab orders do add up really fast.
yeah, especially with all the standard elements.
I tend to just order animals off of tab. Cats specifically, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
But yeah, I have a mixture of parts in my PAB card at the moment. A lot of like space and Ninjago related stuff, and even a little bit of Castle too.
Ooh.
My goal with Castle is to just kind of get to a point where I have my 3 factions built up and just kind of call it there.
Which 3 factions are you doing?
So I have the Lion Knights, Black Falcons, and Wolfpack.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Wolfpack is going to take a bit more because I need a lot of like accessories and things to get some variation going.
Right.
The Beastmasters were all the same fig.
Yeah.
And then the Lion Knights and the Black Falcons. I've mostly built up Lion Knights from PAB, or not from PAB, from BAM. Because they were on BAM for a bit. And then...
Oh, that's right, they were.
Yeah. It's that and the Lion Knights castles where I've gotten them. Then Black Falcons are from a few different places, and I still need to build the siege encampment to get a better idea of what I have for Black Falcons.
Sounds like you are on your way, though. And you have a plan.
Yeah. But like we have that new castle coming. And it's nice, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. At least not until it hits a deep clearance, because I don't need 2 more factions. As nice as they are.
I think 3 factions is good. I think that's a good faction.
Yeah. And I'm not as big of a fan of the new factions. Like they're okay. But I shouldn't be buying them if they're just okay.
Yeah. If you don't love it, you shouldn't buy it.
Yeah. Trevor's videos, welcome in.
Hey Trevor, how are you? Okay, so I do have an issue with a piece. So the little triangle tile piece like this, the corners are actually cut off. So when you put them together and you have a whole bunch of them put together, you get these holes right there. Which I feel Lego does. I feel like that's not.
Yeah, the Lego parts I think are the same.
Are they?
Yeah, I believe so.
I thought they were full-on triangles. I don't have anything near me, I don't think. Hold on, let me see if it's in. Is it in the? Wait,
yeah, here.
by any chance?
I think I can find a few. Triangle tiles.
Not in the Great Hall.
That's not it.
Which one I built with it? Oh, it probably would have been
Here they
to
are.
the corner. I don't want to do to the corner.
Here, I found a few.
Okay. Let's see.
A few on here. Yeah, see, Lego has little
they
holes
do
in the
do
edges
them too. Well,
yeah, probably
okay,
to make it
never
easier
mind.
to get them off.
Never mind. But I mean, I guess it's okay for this because it is lasagna, so it's just got the red sauce. We can just act like it's the red sauce, like bubbling through or something.
Yeah.
It does look weird to me. Oh, this is a cool piece. So they have cheese wedges. They that have a stud on them.
Wow.
Cheese
That's a
wedge
crazy.
with
That's
a
a crazy
stud.
piece to see.
But I can see so many good applications with this. Like this
Yeah,
would be
that's a
like,
wild piece to see.
like for
Cool.
rock work. Like if you wanted to have like animals coming, like have birds coming off of the rock work with a clear bar. This would be amazing. Lego cheese wedge with stud. Thank you. That has the hole in the stud. I forget what that's called, but one of those. That's really cool. Okay, now back to focusing on this. We just need to do the top of the lasagna.
I think I'm on the last sub build, the final piece of bamboo.
Oh, I have part of the top of the lasagna done. I'm still not sure how all this is going together and leaving space for Garfield to sit in here. I'm still confused on that, but okay. I'll see it when it's done. Unless this is the option so that you don't have to have Garfield sitting in it. No, it's not. Never mind. I tried. Okay, so other half of the cheesiness on top. I think we do have a lasagna in our freezer.
Oh, now I'm getting hungry for lasagna. But that's not going to be what's for dinner tonight.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Me and my family are going out to Red Robin because tomorrow's my dad's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to your dad.
Thank you. And that's where he wants to go.
I can't blame him. Red Robin's really good. I like them.
Yeah. I haven't been in a while, so it'll be nice to go again. And Trevor, I am working on the Lumibricks bamboo house.
Oh, and I'm working on Garfield Fantasy Lasagna. There we go. It didn't come with a box, so I can't show that. Oh, hi Marie, how are you? And thank you. Yes, I'm going to be a grandmother in the future. How long do I have? She's due mid-October is when my stepdaughter's due.
Yeah, the only reason we aren't going out for dinner tomorrow, like we're doing it today instead of tomorrow, is because my dad's busy tomorrow. He's got some work stuff to deal with.
That makes sense. So. Oh, so the cheese slopes with the studs on are to make Garfield's arms so that he can hold the two little utensils.
Cool.
Because it comes with a little fork and knife, which they did not give you extra of, so do not lose while building.
Good to know. And Trevor, I'm really liking the quality too. The bamboo it's a lot. It's a lot to have to do, but I'm enjoying it. It's not as awful as Alex made it out to be.
What was Alex saying?
He didn't even finish it on stream. He finished it off stream.
Oh my god. He must have just got really frustrated with the bamboo.
I mean, I could understand how it could be frustrating, but I don't particularly mind.
I do love that they have him with a fork and knife in the lasagna, like ready to go. I think that is fantastic. Oh, ow. Okay, am I having a... No, okay. Put this on. There we go. Then put this on. Okay.
You know, they even give you extra arms and hands for the minifigures in case they break. Yeah, because they're a bit fragile.
But you also have to put together their minifigures.
Yeah, you have to put them together, which is probably why they give you extras.
Probably.
But I've finished.
Ah, you're finished. I haven't even finished my lasagna yet.
Finally finished this build. All these extra pieces.
That's a lot of extra pieces too.
Yeah, it's a lot of like really random stuff that you wouldn't get as an extra in Lego. Pose the two figs. This lady here. Put this guy out.
I think it's only appropriate that a cat hair just got put into the Garfield build.
Alright, the build is complete. Everything is added on. This turned out really nice.
That looks so good.
It is really nice. It's so good. Alright, hold on. I'm going to turn my lights off. So I may get a little dark here for a moment. Okay, I'm now mostly in darkness, as much as I can be. Here it is.
Oh wow, that looks so good.
Yeah, this looks really good.
That looks so good. Damn it, am I gonna have to start buying Lumi brick buildings now?
You were being enabled, Fab. You were being enabled on that.
I don't have like an area to put something like that. It does look good.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm glad I got this.
And then the question would be, do I mix that in with a Lego City and not be a Lego City purist? Or do I just like have a shelf of Lumi bricks and do a shelf city of Lumi bricks? See, this is what
what I would do if I were considering that option is kind of like build out a base, like a little area for that to go, and then just kind of plop it on top. People have been doing that with the modular buildings, where they'll put it on a Mills plate. They'll just take whatever Lumi's built and put it on a Mills plate, and then it's good to go.
See, I don't do Mills plates. Well, except for the forest part, I don't do Mills plates. When I get to like the actual part where it's like road, there's not going to be any Mills plates.
So it's just like a base plate with a layer of tiles on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Lumi is like a layer of plate and a layer of tile.
Maybe I could just do a Lumi Bricks Shelf City. And I don't have to worry about all that.
Yeah, that would work.
But then again, not there yet. Not completely 100% enabled yet. Not yet. No. Not there yet. So I got Garfield coming out of the lasagna. And if I wanted to be very anti-snake, I could just leave it like this. But I'm going to put the snakes on to make the squiggles. But it looks so good!
Yeah, that looks great.
There we go. Cover the light a little bit. That looks so good! But now I have a headless Garfield. That makes me sad.
Uh-oh.
See, I just need to buy another set and take the head off of that one. And put it on here. Okay. So now you want me to take all of these crazy ass snakes. Oh. And put them on little dips. Ugh. At least they're not real snakes. They're not real snakes. They're just little plastic snakes. They're still snakes. Yes, I love that Garfield's holding the little fork and knife. Like, that's just, that's awesome.
That's really good.
Okay. Add clips to snakes. Add clips to snakes. That's all I'm doing. Adding clips to snakes. And so far, I have no extra pieces. Unless I missed a step, because I do have one of these. The weird little stud on the side. I have one of those, but I don't think... No. I don't have any place for it to go. I don't see anything obvious. But there are no other extra pieces. Like no tiles or anything. Just that little stud piece thing. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. I'm just gonna have this displayed. It's just gonna sit on my shelf and be displayed. And it's probably never going to get disassembled because I feel like that'd be too much of a pain.
To disassemble that? Yeah, I would not disassemble that.
Yeah, no. It's gonna have to be one of those builds that stays up forever, which is like one of the downsides for me if I bought more Lumi Brick sets, is because I cycle through a lot of sets and dismantle them and put them into storage, and I could not do that with Lumi Bricks based on my build experience for the past 2 builds. Like, I could not do that. It'd be too painful and problematic.
Yeah, especially with the white kits in them.
Yeah.
See, that was their plan all along. Ooh, over on the purple side, if we could.
No, I already took care of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going.
See, I'm only seeing the StreamYard part of it. I can't really see. I got my comments on the. I have I have one monitor, and like half of the monitor is StreamYard, the other half is Twitch. But to be able to see everything, I had to squish the comments over on the Twitch side. Yeah, so my only extra piece is going to be that bracket with the little stud on the side, and that's it. Because I have the exact number of snakes and the exact number of little puppy pieces. So no extra pieces from Fantasy. Which I guess is kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
Then Well, and in our case, we don't have to worry about keeping them separate from the Lego if you're going to try to keep stuff separated out.
Yeah, that's why all my extra pieces went in a bag, because I do not want those mixed in with my Lego.
Exactly.
Not at all.
No, no, no.
Yeah, so they're just in there. And I'm gonna keep what I may do is, because I have the train as well, is just take like the instructions and the extra parts and whatever else is in that box and put them in the box for the bamboo house. And just use that as a storage space for anything Loomy bricks.
There you go. Okay, now I just gotta attach the snakes to...
Here's some random news for all of you. The Camino Training Facility GWP, the Star Wars GWP. Hold on, I have it. I have a sealed copy. This thing is back as GWP, but only with online purchases of the UCS Django Starship.
Really?
Yep. So if you haven't bought that set and you didn't get this GWP or you want more, now's a good time, I guess. If you're not planning on buying anything August 1st, which yeah, I don't think people should, because if you're looking like at Star Wars specifically, a lot of it's overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do plan on buying 3 sets on August 1st.
Oh yeah. By the time we reach our next episode, it'll be past August 1st, so we should discuss our August 1st purchases. What we're planning to get.
So I plan on buying basically 3 of the Halloween sets. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the one that is the Creator 3-in-1. That's a small version of the Monster Fighter's house, which I have up there, but you can't see it because it's above you guys. I built it last October, actually, live on the stream. And then I want to get the Halloween wreath, and then I want to get that truck. A Halloween jack-o'-lantern truck thing. That is what I am getting.
Yeah. Some good stuff. That Haunted Mansion especially is really nice. Yeah, it's a good alternative for people who maybe missed out on the bigger set.
Yeah. I don't know if they made it intentionally. Like, I think they made it as a nod to the Monster Fighter's house.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely, like, it has the glow-in-the-dark ghost, which they're bringing back, which is in the Monster Fighter's house. And then I think the other, how many minifigures are there? 3? 4?
I think there's 4. Yeah. Ghost, Frankenstein, werewolf, the vampire lady. There's also a skeleton, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah. So Frankenstein is not in. Oh no, Frankenstein is. He's like the butler of the place. The werewolf is not in the Monster Fighter set. So it's a good way to get a fun werewolf, which their werewolves are fun. I do like their werewolves.
Yeah, it's a good way to get some Halloween themed figs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they all build a train and a boat. But I think the mansion's the best one.
I think the mansion's the one that everybody's gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, I do wish they would have had us put the squiggly snakes on earlier, because I just made everything come apart trying to put those snakes on. So just one slight adjustment.
Yeah. For me, August 1st it's more likely to be a PAB order, which I might actually place right before August 1st, so that it avoids that rush. I won't be buying any new sets August 1st. So it doesn't make sense to, because everything that's coming out will be sold at Meijer except for the Temple Bounty. So it doesn't make sense to buy them it makes sense to wait for Meyer to clearance them, which they will eventually. If you know where to check and you search hard enough, Meyer will clearance it.
Yeah. If you wait long
And then, yeah, I mean, some of them I'll probably get before Meyer clearances them, but others I will wait until the clearance hits. I did, when I was at Meyer yesterday and I saw all the tags, I did see a couple of new sets, and one of them wasn't a Ninjago set, it was the Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. And I was tempted. Just because I saw it there and it was early. But I had to leave it behind because there was no incentive to buying early. So, yeah, I also saw a Minecraft set, and those are the only things I recognized that were new. Yeah.
I need to reassemble my lasagna a little bit.
Yeah.
So
for those of you who have a Meyer in your state, they're going to have a lot of this, at least for like Ninjago and Star Wars. For Star Wars, I saw everything from the August wave except for Wicket. Everything but Wicket will be at Meyer.
Oh, I watched Wicket last night.
Mm-hmm.
My first time watching it. I have to say it was pretty good. I would recommend it.
PBJ says the Haunted Mansion is sold at some Costco locations at a reduced price. Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is no Costco on my side of town.
Oh.
I'd have to go to the other side of town, and I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah.
Kind of like all the bricks and minifigs are like a good solid 30 minutes, which is basically the other side of town or farther from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's going to be a Fortnite Brickheads pack available as a GWP on August 1st. The rumor threshold for that is $130.
Ooh.
And it includes Adventure Peely and Cuddle Team Leader, which are Fortnite skins, I guess. I don't know. That's not enough of an incentive for me to buy anything day one, but it's there. Yeah, and then the Italian Riviera, which releases on the 7th, I think, at least the 7th for insiders, will have its own GWP as well.
Okay, so if you do buy the lasagna one, I highly recommend putting the squiggly snakes on as you build the layers instead of waiting for them to tell you to put them on. Because I've had to take apart the lasagna layers multiple times now.
Good to know. Oh, there's also been 3 more. Today there was some Hallmark Lego ornaments revealed.
Yep, I'll be getting those.
Yeah, there's a couple of different brick people and a blue classic spaceman.
I'll be getting those. I actually have a section. So I have a pretty Christmas tree, and then I have like a fun / pop culture Christmas tree, because I'm one of those people now, apparently. And I do have different Hallmark ornaments on there for different things. Okay, this one piece is starting to really... there might be bad words coming out here soon. There might be some bad words coming out here soon. Definitely put the snakes on as you're building. Do not wait for the end. Because I'm about to start saying a lot of bad words. And I don't know if it's me or if it's the piece. Okay. Okay. Don't touch any of the squiggle. call them squiggles because we don't like snakes. Ooh. Man, it took me 2 hours to build this little thing. Are you kidding me? How many pieces is it? It doesn't say. Oh well. Time flies when you're having fun. So the only leftover piece was this little bracket with the snot, but not that lays flat up against the side. That's the only extra piece. And a headless Garfield if you want to have your Garfield sticking out of the lasagna lake. So, let me put him on the thing. So there's what he looks like on the little plate thing.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's
great.
So cool. I like it. But I'm not going to display it like that because I want to have like the plate thing and then the lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So I guess I need to order another one so that I can have the head on the Garfield figure, like so. Because I want the Garfield figure. Or they just need to send me... Fantasy, can you just send me a Garfield head? I just need a Garfield head, please. Not that Fantasy's watching. Oh, and the head will come off pretty easily. I will say that's the only clutch power thing I've had an issue with, is where, because they use the jumper plate to put Garfield's head on, so it doesn't have very good clutch power. That's like the only thing. That's my only complaint about this. Well, that and the little tiny, in the instruction books, the little tiny thing there. That's it. So I didn't get to the refrigerator. I guess I'll have to build that off stream or build it another stream. I don't know.
Well, the refrigerator's still on sale.
Yeah, I know the refrigerator's still out there. And they're sold on Amazon too.
Toaster's also on sale.
I know
you can which one is it? The gumball machine also has the same kind of Garfield head that's in that one, in the lasagna.
Look at you trying to enable me on the Garfield that I'm trying to enable you on.
Crystal Ball series, and it's $15.
Oh, that's not bad.
I was looking at that just for myself so I could get a Garfield that doesn't have the big eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out something so I can have Garfield and Garfield. But I need to take a picture of the...
I like that all these are affordable.
They are. That's what I love.
None of them are like really expensive, and that's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really tempting, but it's really nice.
I'm going to take a picture of the Garfield figure next to my Garfield mug for Minifig Mug Monday, or whatever it is. I'm going to do that. I'll keep his head on for that. But then I'll have to pop it back on for the set. Because if you don't have the Garfield head on the lasagna, it just looks weird. It just looks weird. So you kind of need the Garfield head on that.
Yeah, that looks a bit odd. Yes,
it looks a bit odd.
Thank you for following and welcome in.
Oh, hi. Wait, how do you say it?
Nodak Shack.
Hi, Nodak Shack. Thank you. Thank you.
Nodak or Shack or whichever one you want to call him.
Ooh, Nodak is easier. We'll go with Nodak.
Yeah.
We gotta do easy with me because I butcher. I butcher too much.
Here, Nodak. This has been finished. Check this out.
Yes, he finished it.
Yeah.
That bamboo.
Even in daylight, this still looks good lit up.
Yeah, it does. And the bamboo looks so pretty.
Yeah. This particular bamboo that's kind of hanging out in front, that's a little more flimsy because it isn't built out of these larger pole pieces. It's built out of the smaller ones, so it's not quite as stable. But I don't think it's going to fall out or anything.
No, I don't think it will either. But maybe they wanted it to be at an angle like that and stuff.
Yeah.
But it does look cool. I do like that.
Yeah, it turned out great. Yeah, and the reason they make this back part removable with all the bamboo is so that you can access the interior. There's a bunch of different like opening walls that allow you to access the interior.
See, again, Lego should take note on that because that's a really good feature that they have, that Lumi had, that Lego doesn't. Even though they did kind of do that with the Arkham Asylum, because they do have where on the back
over in
of
like
it,
the prisons area,
things. But other than that, like, I can't think of any other set where it's easily accessible to get into a building to see the interior.
Yeah, Lego doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, with Ninjago markets and workshops, they did some of that where you could like pull some of the floors out or remove a panel and get into it that way. But that was because it had to be structurally sound.
Right.
That was the only reason they did that. Yeah, whereas like other parts of Ninjago markets, are just like the standard way you just pull off the floor. Workshops isn't like that, but that's because it has to be stable all the way through. So can't pull off any of the roofs there.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Ninjago modulars, look at cities coming along.
Oh, nice. I love the fish balloon there. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I finally got it to stand up straight again. And I'm just not going to touch it until...
No. Don't even breathe on it.
Yeah, this is that so far.
That looks good.
The third layer still to build, but this is coming along nicely.
That is coming along very nicely. So you're building that. You should be Are you going to be finishing that on Saturday's live stream?
Yeah. So we'll have our third stream on Saturday. I don't know if all of us will finish the modulars, but some of us will. I think myself will, and I think Chris will.
Yeah, Chris is a fast builder. He'll definitely finish in time.
Sorry, Nicole, but I don't think you're gonna finish. Even if you build during the week, I don't think you're gonna finish the build. And then also, sorry, Mark, I don't necessarily think you'll finish either.
Not unless he builds during the week.
Yeah. And then Martin's building Assembly Square. I think he will finish.
He could finish.
Yeah, because he was on like bag 4 or 5, somewhere in there. He'd finished like the second level.
Oh, he's on the second level?
Worked on. Yeah, he'd finished that. He was already on to the third level, so I think he's on track to get done.
Yeah, he's a pretty fast builder. As long as he doesn't chat too much.
I mean,
I think that's all of us, though.
He's talkative enough during the streams that we have. I'm the one who's not talking during those streams, and as a result, I get things built. Yeah.
It does help if you don't talk during streams to get things built.
Yeah, but I love seeing these two next to one another, and I really want to get them actually down on a table so I can actually mess around with layouts and everything.
Oh, yeah. Now, the other one, that one's the gardens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always wanted to have those two next to one another, I'll be honest.
It makes sense. It looks good to me.
Yeah, and then I don't have docks yet. One day. But then getting workshops and markets integrated in as well, I think will look pretty good.
Oh, yeah. It'll look really nice when you get it all together and like a good layout.
Yeah. I'm curious to see, because we have the old town rumored next year. The name could change, so it could end up being a Ninjago modular, because it's almost 5,000 pieces, I think. So I don't know what else they could make that price. That would be well known enough.
I feel like it has to be a modular with 5,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Like, how could it not be?
Yeah, I mean, there's been, like, people have floated around, like, theories of, like, maybe it's Jamanakai Village, which is a village in Ninjago that was only seen in the early seasons. So that's an option. Maybe they do something, like, I'd love to see them do, it's based on this name, it's not going to be, but I'd love to see them do a big DGC Monastery of Spinjitzu. I think we need a new version of that, because our last version was in 2019. And the monastery has drastically changed in Dragons Rising, so I think we're overdue a new version. And I think a D2C set would be the best way to get that.
That would be cool.
Maybe they're planning like another playset version, and that's why they won't do a D2C version, because then that's 2 variations of the same thing out at the same time.
Maybe.
I know. We only have winter rumors, so who knows what they could do for the summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Old Town, that could just be like a name to throw everybody off for what it could be. Like it could just be
and
the name.
Yeah, the names change all the time. I mean, this was originally rumored to be Ninjago City Apartments, is what Workshops was supposed. That was the original name that was being floated around. Then it was being called the Crossroads because that's what people thought it was. So now we'll see. What will Lego do? We're gonna find out.
All you can do is wait and find out and see what they do.
Yeah, I want to say Old Town is going to be 16 pieces less, somewhere around there, than Ninjago City.
Oh, wow.
So a very similar piece count, which is interesting.
Wow. That's impressive. That is very impressive. So we are up on our time. It has been 2 hours. We finished our builds. Go us! Woohoo! Especially me, I finished a build, but it's a small build. I thought I would have enough time to get to the refrigerator, but oh well. Oh well. So over on the purple side, we need to go and raid somebody. So we have a few people. We got Bender's Builds, the Brick Bots, more, and Astro Canuck. They are all streaming right now. Let's see here. So it looks like Bender Builds is talking about Star Wars and Mario Kart. Brickbots is mock planning. More is just talking about streaming. And Astro Canuck is doing the NASA Apollo Lunar Roving Vehicle. Oh, good lord, that sounds like a Technic set.
Yeah.
Which one? I think let's go to the Brick Bots. Mock planning is fun. And it looks like they're actually drawing, so I think that'll be fun.
Interesting.
I think that'll be fun. So if you're over on the purple side, hang out with us as we go over to the Brick Bots and give them some love and support. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us over on the red side.
Thank you very much.
And on the purple side. Thank you so much. So on the red side, let's see. TJ, he's everywhere, but you will be streaming tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, I will have a stream at 7 p.m. Central tomorrow. I'll most likely be building Thunderfang, which is the dragon build I've been wanting to get to for a long time. And also this week should be Tuesday night. There will be a Clicking Bricks episode with Amberlaya, and we will be covering everything that's releasing August 1st, or like in August, which is mostly August 1st stuff. So make sure to tune into both of those things. So my stream tomorrow is on my channel, and the Clicking Bricks episode is on the Clicking Bricks YouTube and Twitch. So you can tune in on either one of those platforms, and if you miss it, you can catch the replay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern on Tuesday.
Cool. So yeah, catch TJ on that, and then he'll probably show up in other live streams Saturday. You guys are finishing your
we do also have the Saturday finishing that off as well.
Yep, and that's everybody's on their own, but it's a big collab stream, right?
So we've been doing, myself, Nicole, and Martin have been doing streams because Mark's computer doesn't like it when he does that and when he streams, and then Chris is just hanging out. Yeah.
Well, and Mark is in a lot of heat, and his laptop doesn't like the heat either. So
yeah, his laptop gets too hot. We had a couple testing phases where we were trying stuff, and the laptop did not like it.
Yeah. Laptop heat, not good.
Yeah, that'll be on our 3 channels on Saturday at the minimum. So make sure to tune into one of those.
Yep. And then I will be here. Well, we'll be here on Sunday, same time, same place, whether you're on the red side or the purple side. I don't know what I'm going to build. I have no idea. I usually figure it out like the day that I'm setting up the stream. Because, why? Why bother thinking about stuff that early when you don't need to? So, anyway, thank you everybody on the red side for joining us. Over on the purple side, we are going to go give some love over to the brick bots. And thank you everybody for joining us. I almost didn't start the raid. That would have been bad. So thanks everybody and see you all later. Bye.
Bye.